Hey, WW Universe, it is Bianca Belair, and I am here with my friends at Cricut, whose goal is to support and give back to small businesses in our community. And I am here in my hometown, Knoxville, Tennessee, at Hem It Up. Now, look, I know I make my own ring gear, no problem, but let's see if I can keep up with the bridal alterations here at Hem It Up. Let's go. Hello.
Welcome to Hem It Up.
Thank you. I'm Bianca.
I'm Kamisha.
Nice to meet you.
Too.
I love this. This is beautiful.
Well, thank you. My name is Kamisha Vaughn Jenkins. I am the owner of Hem It Up. Hem It Up is a custom bridal and formal alterations business.
I heard that you are the best place for bridal alterations in Knoxville.
I hope so.
That's the word around town. That's what I've been hearing. I'm so excited. I want a tour. Can I get a tour of the place?
Yes. So this is where the brides go, and they'll get changed and put on their shoes and their dress and all of their undergarments and accessories.
And they see it all come together. When did you open up?
So I opened the business about 25 years ago and just started making stuff for myself. Eventually, I did my own bridal gown. I've been doing bridal alterations for about 25 years. Started off at home and then transitioned just all the way on my own during the pandemic. So I got this place during the shutdown.
Where'd you come up with the name? Because I love the name.
So actually, my husband came up with the name Hem It Up.
I feel like it's a song. Like if you ever have a commercial, Hem It Up, Hem It Up. Hem It Up, Hem It Up.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well, I'm excited to be here because I make my own wrestling gear.
Okay.
I want to see where the magic happens.
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it.
Is this in the back?
It's in the back.
Okay.
And this is it. There's the magic.
Oh, so nice. You got 20 years in the business. Can you show me a couple of things?
I sure can.
I'm excited to get my hands
Since
dirty.
we're called Hem It Up, let's
Hem It
do
Up.
some hems. We're gonna hem this dress.
Okay.
And this is a lace dress with a lace trim.
I'm nervous.
You ready?
I'm getting fired. I'm getting fired on my first day.
All right, so grab your thread snips. This is called thread snip.
I just caught them little scissors.
Gonna snip it until we pull it all the way apart. You wanna try
What I
this?
sewed. Yeah. Let me see. All right. We're gonna snip, snip.
You're gonna snip and pull. Snip and pull.
Where's the thread? Uh-oh. Oh. The EST is just not ESTing today. Wait a minute.
We do a lot of custom bridal alterations, which means we're adding sleeves, we're taking sleeves away, we're changing necklines. And so you have to pay attention to every little detail. I feel like I'm good at that. And we're gonna take it and just pin it in place.
Are there other times that you had like hard times that you went through being an entrepreneur?
A lot of the times it's just been me. Answering emails, answering phone calls, texting, keeping up with websites, social media, all the stuff that goes into running the business. You know, I had to learn all of that stuff. These are your basic stitches. You are just doing a straight stitch. You're good to go. You're set. Yep.
Okay.
Look at you. You're going fast.
Maybe I won't be here all week. I wear a lot of sequins. And I've torn or broken so many needles.
There's a needle guide that you can look up. It'll tell you the needle you need to use
Okay.
for that.
See, I'm learning some tricks today. So what is your most rewarding part of working here?
Oh, I love seeing the brides. Like once I do the alterations, I love to see their face when they try on their dress and it actually fits and they cry or they smile or the mothers cry or you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You look beautiful. I'm so happy.
Thank you. I'm really excited.
It feeds my soul.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
You're such a huge part of somebody's special moment.
Wow. And the most important garment that they're gonna put on. Look. Good job.
I did it. I feel like I need to go on lunch break now. I need a lunch break.
I think we all need a lunch break.
So I had so much fun here today. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I feel like, I deserve Employee of the Month, maybe.
I think you do too.
Kamisha, because of all your hard work and all the things that you've been through in the past, Cricut are spreading smiles and they are awarding you a $5,000 grant that you can invest into your business here.
Oh, wow, thank you. That'll help me out tremendously.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
HemItUpKnox.com. You can find me on Facebook at HemItUpKnox. You can find me on Instagram.
Go check her out.
Thank you all.
Follow Cricket on social to see which small business superstar we feature next.